Hi my loves, welcome back to the Healing into the New Year series. If you're new here, hi, my name is Khadijah and welcome to Khadijah's Utopia. This is a community where I teach and learn from you all new ways of living a life of complete wellness. Period, that's it. Today we are going to be talking about how to honor ourselves. I say that a lot, and I feel like it kind of gets lost in translation, especially when I just like if someone like hits me up and I'll be like, just honor yourself, and they be like, what does that mean though? So I'm here to clear it up and try to help y'all understand what honoring yourself means and how to get there. Honoring yourself basically means doing the things that serve you in a positive way. That's it, literally. There are many intersections of this topic, but for today's video, we're going to be talking about setting boundaries and self-love because it all connects together. And I'm going to show y'all how it connects. So yeah, I'm just going to share some tips that I have and some habits you all can use today, honestly. And from there, you'll see some progress in your journey of honoring yourself. Grab a journal, grab a snack, some water, and a pen or a pencil. I like pens, but do whatever is gonna honor you in this very moment. All right, so yeah, how don't you honor yourself? Ask yourself that question, write that question down, put it somewhere, and think about it. That is the only question that we are going to explore during this whole video. How don't you honor yourself? Some examples could be not eating healthy, being overly critical of yourself, being a people pleaser, not saying nice things to yourself. Honestly, the list could go on and on and on. But something that I noticed is that for most people, these stem from a lack of self-love and not being able to set boundaries, which is why we're talking about those two today with how to honor yourself. Self-love. We are starting with self-love first. As you all could imagine, self-love is a process just like everything else is a process that has to deal with you. So these are just going to be habits that you can start to practice now that I feel are just really practical, and honestly anyone could really practice them however you identify as. The first habit is challenging yourself. Whether we notice or not, we all stick to some type of routine, whether it's waking up in the morning, eating breakfast, going out for a run, coming back, eating again, watching Netflix, being on social media, on TikTok for like an hour, taking a nap. Whatever you do, it's some type of routine that you do every single day. And a lot of us don't notice that, but we need to let go of that. We need to start living like the main characters in our lives. Let's let go of that. We have a routine. We know the routine. We have our planners, Let's let go of the routine that we stick to on a day-to-day basis and start living like the main characters of our journey. So much growth comes from when you leave your comfort zone. And I know a lot of people say it, but it's the truth. Literally, it's the truth. You just challenging yourself to wake up early or go to sleep earlier or making lasagna from scratch for dinner tonight. Like, it might be just really small, but like it really helps. Like this morning, I woke up at 8 a.m. I woke up at 8 a.m. and I did Pilates. Oh, like what? And I feel great right now. I have so much energy, and I just feel like I just have so much time on my hands, So like honestly, whatever works for you works for you, but challenging yourself to do something every single day is your new path towards bringing new flows, bringing new people, bringing new experiences, and just you really just embracing trying new things, but it will help you appreciate change. I had this teacher who would always say, embrace change, embrace this, embrace the change, get out of your comfort zone. I'd just be looking at her like, girl, I'm comfortable right here. You don't gotta tell me nothing. Literally. But like, she was right. She was right. And now I'm preaching what she used to tell me to y'all, because like, it's true. It's literally so true. And if like you don't take any of these habits, please take that one. Challenge yourself every morning, or challenge yourself every day to do something. Like, it could really just be so simple, challenging yourself. Like, if you spend a lot of time on social media, challenge yourself to comment on somebody post who you don't know and just like send love, like, ooh, heart eyes. It could all be that simple. Challenge yourself to wake up and read a Bible verse. You know, it's really just that simple. The next step is to treat yourself. Literally, whatever you just thought of when I said to treat yourself, do that. Do it, because you deserve it. You deserve it. Look at me in my eyes. Let me take my glasses off, okay? You deserve it. So please go treat yourself. It's long overdue. Period. And like, it doesn't have to be extravagant, like going to Hawaii, treating yourself to a Hawaii trip. Like, it could, but it doesn't need to be like that. Literally, if you've been on Twitter and the new Soul movie just came out, you know, you've been seeing that on Twitter, treat yourself to watching that one of these days. Like, for me, I'm challenging myself to complete my whole little YouTube every day week of like uploading. And like, if I do at least 3 uploads out of like 5, then I am eligible for my treat date of watching the Soul movie. And that's literally it. That's literally it. So like I was saying, treat yourself. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be something that you spend money on. It could literally be you taking a nap. It could be you sleeping. Whatever you feel like you need to treat yourself, do it, because honestly, babe, you deserve it. And this has been a tough year, and who are you to tell yourself that you don't deserve something? Don't do it. Don't be like that. Don't be like that to yourself. Baby, we almost into a new year. If you have been thinking about treating yourself to X, Y, and Z, please do it, and then come back here and comment on what you did, because I would love to hear about it. Period. Sometimes you don't need a reason to treat yourself. Just do it. You need it. I need it. We all need it. 2020 has been a rough year. Just treat yourself. And that should bring you towards really just appreciating all of you and who you are, and even like your mistakes. Next step is practicing self-forgiveness. We've all found ourselves taking a shower, or like on a toilet, or washing the dishes. For me, it's usually washing the dishes, and like, we're thinking about something that happened like 5 months ago, maybe even a year ago, or maybe even 5 years ago, and like, we're beating ourselves up about that mistake that we made. And it's like, babe, why are you choosing to live like that? We don't need to live like that. So my suggestion is adopting this type of mindset of, how can I implement whatever happened to me, that embarrassing situation, into my life now? You know, how can I learn from what happened in that situation, that predicament that I was in, and apply it to my life now? Think about that, and then just move on. It's easier said than done. I know, but just implementing that mindset just sets you up for such an abundant life in the future. Mistakes are there for us to learn from, not for us to feel bad from. So there are like just so many new situations that awaits us, and it's such a disservice for us to continuously ridicule ourselves of a situation that happened 5 months ago, a year ago, 3 years ago. You know what I mean? So just practicing self-forgiveness will bring you a very long way in your journey of self-love. The next habit is honoring your body. Honestly, this is like my favorite habit because I don't know. I just love this habit so much. For me personally, I saw that how I viewed my body was a detrimental factor of my self-love journey. And like, yeah, y'all be seeing me on Instagram, like, but like, I got some fat, some places, you know what I mean? And it's like, as a skinny girl, you know, I don't have a large chest, I don't have a big butt, you know, like, I didn't want like butt implants or nothing like that, but it was just like, that was like something guys would look at, like, oh, she don't got a big butt, like she flat chested, oh, she got a bird chest, you know. So it was like that kind of thing, like, just kind of like, it kind of impacted my self-love, because it just made me feel bad about my body. And like, I used to get bashed for like being okay, but yeah, until I was rudely interrupted. Okay, so like I was saying, like I used to, like, when I was younger, I used to get bashed for like being skinny and like not being like, I wasn't desirable among like others who like had bigger breasts or like butts and stuff. So like, that made me feel bad. And like, you know, like, obviously, who is a man to tell me what I need to be wearing and how to be looking? I get that, but like, that still affects your self-esteem when you're growing up as a dark-skinned girl. And like, that affected me. So yeah, I was just really insecure about my love handles. I love them now, like, they're full of love, but like, my love handles, like, that was the reason why sometimes I wouldn't like wear leggings or like a tight dress or something like that, because like, my love handles would be showing. I'm like, I don't want y'all to see my love handles, because I don't even like my love handles. Yeah, but like, now, like, I love my love handles and my little booty, period. Little booties matter, hashtag little booties matter. But yeah, I love them all now. It took me a long time to get there though. So be gentle with yourselves and honor yourself with some love and time and extra loving. But so a habit I have for people who are struggling with honoring their bodies is waking up every morning or every night, and or like before you go to sleep, touching that body part and just saying I love you, and like, just giving appreciation for that body part. Like, sometimes, not sometimes, but like, I was waking up and like, sometimes I would just like hold my love handles and just be like, man, love handles, I love you. I love you because you are a part of my body, and God made a masterpiece, and I shouldn't feel bad about what God has created me to be. Or you could just be like, I appreciate you, love handles, because you are just so full of love, and who am I not to love you? Or just like any part of your body. Like, oh, my little booty, I didn't like my little booty for a minute. So honestly, okay, I'm gonna show y'all. Honestly, I would hold my booty like this and just do this. Like, booty, I love you so much. I love you so much. I did that like every day. I still do it sometimes too, but like, just doing like, that might be crazy to you, but I do it for a month. Do it for a month. Do it for a month, and then come back and tell me how you're feeling. I'm so serious, because that helped me so much. And also, like, with honoring your body is like, when you honor your body, you have this new mindset of not feeding your body toxic things. Like, if you had a cat or a dog, or if you had a baby, you wouldn't feed the baby things that the baby couldn't eat. You wouldn't feed the babies. You wouldn't give that baby some water, would you? You would give the baby something that feeds them of nutrients, something that's good for them. You wouldn't give them hot Cheetos, you know what I mean? So, like, just take that type of mindset and create that as a habit for yourself. Like, that helped me a lot, because one day I got out the shower and, like, I was just staring at myself in the mirror, like, naked, and I was just like, wow, like, what was I thinking? Like, you are beautiful, but, like, you're beautiful, like, you know, like start believing. Once you keep saying things, you start believing it. And, like, right, nobody can tell me nothing about me that I don't know and that I don't see, because honestly, I don't take what anybody says to me personally, nor do I really either internalize it, because why would I do that, you know? But yeah, also, maybe, like, you could try, like, um this is another thing, like, this is another thing that's like kind of weird, but honestly, take a shower, girl or boy, or they take a shower, and after the shower, put on some good lotion that you like, or oil. I use oils. Put on, like, lather your body. Put on some Afrobeat music and dance naked. Do it, please. Do it, because that I did that a lot, and I still do it. You would be, the scale is to 10, you will be on 100. That's how much I recommend doing that. The last habit is exploring your self-hatred. Get to know the ins and outs of who you are. To be honest, most people are resistant to this habit, but, like, the reason why, like, you're so resistant is because you're scared of yourself. Like, you're scared of getting to know yourself. And again, how do you expect someone to love on you and try to learn you and get to know you if you don't even do that for yourself? If you can't even do it for yourself, like, babe, you can't expect that. You can't expect someone to sweep you off your feet. Okay, we all want it. I want it, okay? Like, we all want the fairy tale. Somebody sweeping us off our feet and just being in love. But, like, how can you get there if you don't even know your values, if you don't even know yourself? Literally, if you don't know the light and the dark parts of yourself, because that's what whoever you get involved with, that's what they're gonna want to know. They're gonna want to know the lights and the dark parts of you. They're gonna want to know that stuff about you, but you don't even know it about yourself. I say it lovingly. Finding self-love empowers you to be able to set boundaries, healthy boundaries in your life, which introduces the second part of this video: boundaries. How to set boundaries and why you should set boundaries. Boundaries are the limits that we set for ourselves around what we will or will not tolerate. Setting boundaries help with enforcing your standards, your standards that you have for yourself and others, which you can now contextualize since we had our little mini self-love workshop. In simpler terms, it's what is okay for you and what is not okay for you. So let's think about where our boundaries actually are, or where we would like them to be. So maybe if you identify as someone who has trouble saying no, someone who doesn't like conflict, someone who is a people pleaser, understand that you're taking on so much responsibility that isn't actually yours, which is a huge disservice to you. So my only tip for how to set boundaries is identifying that you have been abandoning yourself. With you, us being able to identify that, now understand that this is your time to take back your power and pour back into yourself with this new energy of self-love. Hope all of this helps during your healing journey. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Emphasis is on share. Don't hold all of this knowledge to yourself. See you all tomorrow. Happy healing, my loves.